Your queue is still empty. You're losing us 72. I'll try discounting it a bit more. There, 250. Maybe someone will ride it. Getting people to ride it at 250 is still more profitable than no one riding it at $4. So what is the Aero Sky Ace? Okay. A thrilling range of motion. Okay, so I want to know if this is a ride transport thing. I mean, overall, I think we're doing pretty good. Our guest happiness is very high. Our staff summary is meh. But, I mean, it's a job. They're not going to be happy about it. No one's ever happy with a job. I wasn't happy with my job. I mean, I like my current job, but, you know, when I worked retail, that was awful. So I don't blame the staff at a theme park for not being happy. I mean, here, we got the new staff building, right? Can we give them a nicer perk with it? Perk. Healthcare. Social club. Alright, dare we start moving things towards the sci-fi zone? Does this cost anything? No? And after doing all of that, I suddenly realized I'd much be better off with this one. I mean, it looks very repetitive from this height, but I'm sure once we zoom in on it, it'll look nicer. Yeah, it looks okay. Path. Come on, we have to have like a sci-fi path option somewhere here, right? Glossy vinyl, lovely blue. Soft purple path? No. Sure. Gerardo Price has quit. Where did he work? Can I just rehire him? Yeah, 80 bucks. Here. I guess I could come back to work. This is the worst job ever. I'm out of here. I guess I could keep doing it. Think of all the kids you're making happy with the Chief Beef Burger. Doesn't that just sustain you? Sort of. We have like an archway or anywhere? An arch. I mean, that's definitely what we want, but the problem here is we have too small of a path. Or too big of a path, honestly. Is there like a wall that I can... Those don't really work. A greeble fence. No, that's not very tall. I was hoping to find like some sort of barrier or something like that that I could put up that's like, oh man, you don't see the area until you walk into it. Well, I mean, there's wings. That's sort of. If we do this, rotate it just a bit. A Starfield panel? What is this? Oh, so it's like literally just a ground panel that looks like stars. What? Who said I'm ripping off Galaxy's Edge? I ain't ripping off Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge ripped off me. I thought of Star Wars first. Now, granted, it came out about 6 years before I was born, but that's just the power of my awesome telepathy brain. No question. Alright, do I have any new research projects done yet? How's my research going? Smashing the Atom's almost done. Alright, I've got to have some sci-fi based rides in here. I know I do, because I sat down and was like, no, we're not going to do these. These are going to save these for the space area. Yeah, there we go. We'll start with Hyperspin. Hyperspin sounds like it's sci-fi-ish. Oh wait, I should have checked to see if I had a... Oh well. I was gonna see if I had more of a space-themed queue, but I really don't. I have a bright orange one. Is that better? Standard asphalt, cobblestones. I mean, that's pretty much the same. Sure, we'll go with bright orange for Spaceland. Orange is sci-fi. Just ask Tron. Scenery. Source? Content pack? No, I don't have content pack. Why don't I have like a sci-fi... Where did all these come from? I swear they weren't here a second ago. See, yeah, orange. Orange is sci-fi. Remember, grab your helmet rack. Ventilation tubes. a lot of, like, stuff here that's... It's all very small in comparison, don't you think? Like, you remember grabbing, like, the stuff out of, like, the pirate stuff, and it's good size stuff. I said the word stuff enough. And the cargo crates are that big. There's the big ones. We got some humans guarding some cargo here. Like, most of these are just parts to build a spaceship, I think. The robot arm over there. Got the pod loader. So the idea here is this one is kind of your it's a hyperspace, right? So you're getting ready to launch and transport some stuff into hyperspace. So there's a lot of loading machinery and stuff like that, guards for protecting the cargo and I don't think a single person has walked in here yet. Research projects are ready. What's smashing the atom get me? The collider. That sounds like a fun one to put in here. And the skizzer? I have no idea. A twist on coaster technology, or a three-armed classic. A troika? I used to love riding the Troika back in the day. It was one of my favorite rides. The pinnacle of speed really does sound like the perfect thing. For our new area, right? Is this like not connected? Can they not walk into this area? They're going in. Okay. So they can get in. They just don't want to. I thought I liked the space area. It's full of neat things and cool rides. But I guess they really don't want that. Where's that collider? What is the Skizzer and how big is this? Okay, so it's got like 4 different carts and then they spin those on a center. I follow it now. And there's Magic Twirl, Hyper Spin, which is not very exciting. There's the Psychola. And there is Forge. Let's see here. We go around this way, give it a nice big area that we can put directions and worst comes to worst, we could put a fast pass that cuts across here. And then for what's going on up here? I mean, we're up. These are just going to take forever to research. No, let's give this one the. Okay, that one is open. I swear, if it says we're not paying that much to ride this. Nope, no thoughts at all so far. Again, I'm wondering if we need an e-ticket over here to kind of drive. Interest into the park. There it is. That's the furthest back you can put that. Okay, for you, what's your queue things at like nothing. Okay. We need to get the queues up on these. Or the queue decorations. Nature! We mean there's no sci-fi nature. I know there's gotta be something that we can use in here. Oh wow, it really is nothing. I thought there were some like weird alien trees in here somewhere. I mean, there's gnarly dead trees. There's rocks. We can put rocks. Rocks are kind of sci-fi. It's a very small rock. Not what I wanted. All right, do we have a coaster we can afford that we could put kind of spacey theme to? And the lycanthrope. No. Mouse maze. Not really. Screamer. Stinger. The bear demon. You know me, I'm all about the bear demon. Right, this will take most of our money. But it is a very highly rated coaster. I like, so it looks cool, it looks cool, it looks cool, it looks cool. Spaghetti. But it's neon, it's bright. Yeah, I'd like to place the exit. Oh, this one's exit has to go on the other side, right? Okay. Well, isn't that delightfully unusual? And where was that option with the other roller coaster? Alright, so now that we got that path set... Don't do this to me. Okay, that one can't. Oh, you're doing this again, aren't you? Yay! We figured out a way to make it go and get out. Let's see if there's any cool big scenery pieces we could drop from the blueprints section. They're like sci-fi. That's cool, but it's not. Can we put it over here, maybe? Then maybe we could find something else down here. That's pretty good. I like that. There's not a ton of space ones, though, from the looks of it. It's like, oh man, some of these are great. The Kraken attack. And granted, it's like 2K or something like that. Regardless, that would have been great to have back in the other one. When we were doing the pirate areas. There's a mutt. No, I wanted to... Oh, no. Can I not grab the whole collection? Well, I ain't moving that ever. What is your 100%? Great, fantastic, love it. Yours is 85%. Yours is 88%. You're open. You need to be tested. Oh wait, we need to set up the fast pass on. I like it because it's shooting and this one's broken, so it's like these two were fighting. Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that. You think the shakes are too expensive? I mean, I'll drop them down 50 cents, but those are the default prices. Weren't they? Or no, did we up it to $8? Give me it's empty. There's something right there. Alright, we have this and signs? No, that's because that's I'm looking at theme sci-fi. There's no advertising for sci-fi. Well, we can always advertise with our sponsor, Gulpy. Or this monstrosity. I want you to advertise our new space area. All right. Now this should be done testing. This means we can open it. Our park rating went up 110. Boomboat has a long queue time. I completed a challenge, apparently. How come I can't? Oops, not what I wanted. Okay, path tool. Okay, this doesn't have anything on this side. This is just decoration. Okay. It looked like it was like a restaurant or like... There, that's all the shops for the space-themed area entirely. Now we just need... some path extras. Or sci-fi theme, preferably. And some bins. Oh yeah. They're going to the roller coaster. I think this is turning out pretty good so far. We need a big centerpiece kind of thing to be over here. Hey, Nietzsche! Thanks for the hydrate and the head pats. How's it going, Nietzsche? Oh, Star Wheel's broken down. I'm pretty sure that this thing has broken down more than anything else. How's stream been so far? Pretty good. We built an entire pirate area, including like an entire storyline about this like sea monster that's been invading the area, leading up to the big roller coaster here at the end, where you see there's tentacles all around the queue, and then you go on the ride, and what do you know? There's the monster that we've been hinting at. So now we finished the pirate area, so now we just start working on the sci-fi area over here. What is this one? Sword in the Stone. Okay, not what we really needed. Let's see, what challenge is available? Fireworks challenge, park rating challenge. Get to park rating 140. Or a scenery rating of 140. Well, did I just cancel the challenge? I didn't want to cancel them. Oh no, no, I didn't want to do that. Extra person to cover the extra shifts. At this point, probably an extra mechanic. And 2 extra janitors. Shops and facilities. You're free! Welcome back! Let's see if we can have a staff building. Do we have a sci-fi staff building? No, of course not.
What do we do when we reach retirement age?
Huh. Well, considering the fact that I'm a millennial, keep working. Chances are we're not going to be retiring anytime soon. It's a sad thought, but it's also the fact. Do we, like, have no sci-fi facilities? Filters. That's a sci-fi entrance, but that's not super going to help us. Too real on Maine. Yeah, it's harsh, but it's just true. I think it's better if you get to the point where you're like, I accept that this is going to probably be the outcome. Save. Ah, good point. Save the park. Jeez, I don't even want to know what it would take if I lost like 5 hours of progress on it just from crashing because of... This thing has slowly been running on like fumes throughout the course of the night. My FPS has started at 35 FPS when I started playing this game, and it is now going into single digits most of the time. The more stuff you put in your park, the better the park gets, and the worse the game's performance are. Ooh, what'd you get? Let's see what you get. You got the brown bunny! It's only a common, but it's so cute and snuggly. Oh, no wonder. I'm looking at scenery. I don't want scenery. I want shops and facilities sci-fi, please. Yeah, really, they do not have a lot of sci-fi options here. We're having so many sci-fi pieces to build with. You're quite happy with the purchase. You don't know when you get when you get that one for the 50th time, but that's gotcha. True. And also, thank you for checking out a book. I hope you enjoyed a copy of the Durai Papers, an account of the War of the Lions. A detailed retelling of the history of the War of the Lions that essentially plunged Ivalice into chaos and drove it either into a new age of enlightenment or a dark age of hopelessness, depending on who you believe. That's right, suckers. Buy the Fast Pass. Okay, so what is this? Is this the track I was hoping for, or is this a race? The Iron Horse track ride. Not really what I wanted. That actually sounds interesting. Is this a legit novel? No, unfortunately. It is a fictional novel from the Final Fantasy Tactics game. Cleaner, brighter future. Please be a monorail. I'd really like to have a monorail or some sort of transportation. Still working, like only 68%. We got 1 month to go on the pinnacle of speed. Kind of like Skyrim Celestia Argonian made? Exactly! Eventually, I plan to add more than just Final Fantasy books to the redeem list, but right now it's, you know, I went with the ones I was working on and what I knew I could do. I'm sure we're getting lots of complaints about that ride. You think it's too expensive still? Fine, we'll drop it down to another 50 cents. Quit your belly aching. It's unique AF. Props to you for your creativity. Well, thank you. I mean, I'm you know, my entire shtick is I work in a library here, in an interdimensional library. So what is fictional to you may be real in another universe, so I just get the literature from there and then I stockpile it here. Multiple shops do not have a vendor. I know, they're on break. Blame the union. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm making sure they take their breaks. They get their breaks. I don't have any control over it. I'm not stopping them from having their breaks. But if they're going to complain, it's kind of like they keep saying, we're thirsty. Like, yeah. then go to one of the millions of vending machines I have put across the park and get a drink from them. But I have to pay for those. Yes, you're in a theme park. There was no ticket price. There's no admission. Oh, add a BB. Where would you like a BB added? Shoulder, head, in front of me, behind me? We once had a really giant one that was all behind me. A very small one that sits between the ears on my head. I can do that. Adding a BB. You thought that one was just going to randomly spawn one? Nope, we get to custom add BBs. One time we had like 7 of them all over the screen, just hanging out. We ultimately had to put a cap on how many people could redeem because like 3 people in chat were all working together to put as many on the screen as possible. All right, I need to put another staff center. I know it doesn't 100% fit the theming. We'll put it back here behind the... We'll hide it. Community wants the BBs. Why deny them the BBs? Apologies for the typos. Oh, it's fine. Especially if you're on Twitch Mobile. I don't blame you. I have so many typos when it comes to typing things on my phone. I actually invested in one of those big fold screen phones. The ones that are like 2 phones in one, and you have to fold it apart and have like the double wide screen, because that's the only way the buttons were big enough that like my thumbs could actually hit them properly. There, so now the workers from here I don't know, can I... I can. Excellent. So there's a path here. So now the workers at these 6 shops have a little staff building of their own. You swear to God they changed the keyboard the last year because you never struggled to type? You know, I think part of it is somewhere along the way they changed the algorithm for the predictive text thing. Because I have ones where I'm typing very legitimate words, but it'll just go and find something else to turn it into or something like that. And I'll have to go back and try and correct it and all sorts of different things. So I'm with you. They changed something. Okay, so Venom is cheap. I know the queue is full. What if we increase the price on Venom? $24. Yeah. Are people still willing to pay for it? Hmm? I kind of want to see what this ride's like. I'll grab the next one. I like it. There's 9 shops that don't have a vendor. Why? Because they all take the break at the same time. Oh man, it goes upside down and all around. This is a crazy ride. Okay, I am in the negatives, which says, where are my expenses going to? Finances, what's killing me? Shops and facilities are down. Park management is where I'm losing a lot of money. Construction costs, that was a lot of it. I admit that. That's my bad. Have I ever considered a roller coaster that goes underground? If I ever custom build one, I will definitely think about doing that. But it's really hard to do that with the pre-built ones because you have to carve out the tunnels manually, and it won't automatically do it if you like lower the tunnel underground. I don't even know if it'll let you do it underground unless you manually make tunnels for it. Okay, so staff wages, research costs, marketing costs. Yeah, that's one of those things. I don't know if they've changed any of that in Planet Coaster 2. I don't have Planet Coaster 2. Achieve a park balance bonus of 70. I don't know how to do that. All right, where is your guys' vendor? No vendor available. Did a bunch of people quit? Vendors. How many do I have? They're all heading to the staff building. Oh my god. Look at this. It's like a marching line of people who don't want to work. This job is a snooze fest. Yeah, you're not doing it. Management run them off? I have no idea. When they take their break, they all go to a staff building. But if the staff building isn't big enough, like this one has the capacity for 3. and I can't afford making it any bigger. So if there's this one will only hold 3 people at a time, and then so if that one's full, they all have to go to find another one, which there's one over there, there's one over here, and then there's one way back here at the entrance. That's a lot of bad. And I know why. And I've been trying to figure out how you get them on a schedule. Like, I have a routine, but all it does is tell them where to go to work, not when they can take breaks. Because I really want to rotate them out. All right, we're slowly getting back into the green here. I mean, it surely is helped by the fact that multiple shops are very busy. Yeah, they just all reopened. This is Leanna's ship. I don't like that they sell priority passes. That sounds like you can't afford it. Alright, let's see what this looks like. I have been dying to know what this coaster looks like. This will probably be the last thing we do tonight, is just ride the coaster and see what it looks like. There's the drop. Oh, it drops. You're looking right into the pool of the water ride. Oh man, that's great. I didn't even plan that. That's awesome. The inversion's nice. I would never do an inversion in real life. I am terrified of those things. I have ridden an inversion coaster maybe twice in my life at a Six Flags, and I would never do it again. It just really helped that I was manic, and I had not taken my meds that day. And my friends were able to talk me into going on like 12 roller coasters. And man, did I regret it afterwards. Now they're off to go hurl, right? They're more likely to check out your hotels. I don't have any hotels. They like the look of the queue, though. I like the look of the queue. Alright, so we took a bit of a dip. And we've lost 2 vendors. And can I rehire this person? I always love this. This sucks. I'm out of here. Guess we're going back to work. Of course you are. Why? Because there's perks to working here. Sort of. Finally, the pinnacle of speed. The Zenith Coaster. Oh, I'm going to enjoy building that one. It's get a little preview of what the Zenith looks like, shall we? Zenith. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to afford it right now. Is it not called the Zenith when you get it? Is it called something else? Because this looks like the Zenith. Like the cars do. Oh! 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 It's so big! I wasn't prepared! I don't know if there's anywhere in my park that something that big's gonna be able to fit. But I mean, that's gonna cost 32 grand. I don't have 32 grand. So that's gonna be that's gonna be a little bit of a while. We had more staff just quit. Well, figuring out the staffing problem, that's a next time Fry problem.